What's up, guys? Andrews here with another video for you. Today we're going to take a look at the NA-EU patch notes as well as a little bit of the Korean patch notes and look at the events we have also for this week's second part of the anniversary event. We're going to go over the winners of last week's Mystic Succession outfit giveaway as well as start the new giveaway for you guys. I'm going to be having two Striker Succession outfits to give away for you guys, one for Twitter and one for YouTube comments. So if you want a chance to win both, try and do both Twitter and YouTube comments. You'll have a better chance. Now, as for the NA-EU patch notes, let's get right into it. There's a lot to get through, a lot of balance changes this week. So they lowered the amount of XP needed to gain a CP point. That's really good for new players. It's not retroactive, so keep that in mind. They changed the accuracy rate of 100% skills to 50% skills. This mostly affects grabs, so they're not 100% chance now. Whereas Succession nerfs removed the critical hit rate effect of Prime Ground/skills. They changed the cooldown of Prime Takedown from 7 seconds to 13 seconds. That's their grab. That's a huge nerf. And they changed the damage dealt by Prime Scars of Dusk. So big nerfs for Warrior Succession. Now, Musa's Succession changes. They reduced the attack ranges of Projection and Flow extra credit. They reduced the damage dealt by the following skills when using through their cooldown while consuming the Serene Mind buff. So Blaze, Blooming, Cyclone Slash, and Gale. Now they have reduced damage when using Serene Mind buff. And now the stun is only on the first hit of Blooming instead of all hits. That's a big change as well. Now Mewa Awakening changes as well. I guess we could call them buffs. They added an all evasion rate minus 3% effect to successful hits of Sticky Snowflake skills. And the Moonlight Dash can now be placed on the quick slot, as well as the damage will now correlate to Petal Bloom if you used it right before. The accuracy modifiers on a lot of your skills are now visible in Awakening, so that's a good change as well. In terms of the big ones, Ninja Succession nerfs, the Ninja basically got hit very hard today. Smokescreen, which also affects Kuno's and the Raboms of both Ninja and Kuno. They went from all evasion rate plus 18% for 10 seconds upon using the skill to all evasion rate plus 9% for 10 seconds upon using the skill. So a 9% reduction, half of what you had before. That's a big change. It's pretty hefty nerf. They also changed the duration of the burn, poison, and bleeding damage effects of Succession skills from 18 to 9 seconds. That's also huge as well. Their main reason for that was that it was kind of ridiculous how long your bleeding effects were happening. It was too much damage for something that was even basically negating HP potions in fights. They also changed the PvP damage for the following skills. So Blade Spin in Succession reduced PvP damage by 23%. Black Moonlight reduced PvP damage by 23%. Fox Claw, they reduced PvP damage by 22%. Beheading the Dead reduced PvP damage by 22%. They also reduced the distance traveled when using or going into the alert stance after Smokescreen or Evasive Shuriken Malice. Hardcore nerfs for Ninja Succession. Was it necessary? Absolutely. Even Ninja Succession players cannot say that that was not broken. I think the distance travel change to alert stance was maybe a little bit much, but we'll see what they do in the coming weeks. They seem to be constantly changing these things. Now for Kunoichi specifically, again, like I said, she got hit with the Smokescreen change, but she also got some Awakening changes as well. So they changed the cooldown of Lunatic Discus from 15 to 12 seconds. They reduced the PvP damage dealt by Lethal Spin Spree by 17%. That's a big one. And you can now only activate the extra hit of the Tendon Cutter in Succession after you have the skill's third hit. Before you could instantly use it. It's basically a forward dash into a stab that's a floating CC. So now you can't use that until the third hit of that skill. That's not a good change in my opinion. Flash Slash in Succession has now reduced PvP damage by 15%. It's normal and it's ultimate. So Black Spirit 100% Flash Slash now has reduced PvP damage by 18%. That's a big change as well, and nerf for Kuno Successions that were bombing people. Striker Succession buffs as well for combos and animation cancels. Mystic Succession buffs as well for, again, combo and animation cancels. The big one for Mystic Succession now is that she has the 3-step flash step that she had in Awakening. Now that's in Succession. So that's a really good change for Mystic Succession. I don't think it's going to make her more popular, but that's what it is. Now, in terms of NA and EU events, we have the anniversary gift, 500 Cron Stones in your mail. I see a lot of people going for Pen. Even when Gildy just hit Pen Dimtree today, so congrats, man. And a lot of people going for Pen. Hopefully you guys get it. I mean, 500, that's enough for basically a Pen armor attempt. So good luck if you use your Cron Stones that way. Dark Rift update. So there's 3 new bosses for Dark Rifts. There's Tidium, that's a normal. Skeleton King, that's a hard. Liber, that's very hard. And all have a chance to drop a box of the Enraged Dead. That contains Gaiath, Griffin, Red Nose, Dimtree, Muskin, and Uragon. So one of those you'll get. So we don't know what the chances are right now of that box dropping, but it's probably very low. If it's not, you're going to see those markets basically crash. Now, Playtime Challenge, 30 minutes of playtime. You're going to get high quality draft box times 2. 60 minutes is going to get you extra combat XP scroll times 2 and skill XP scroll times 2 as well. 90 minutes is going to get you a high quality food box times 2, and 120 minutes is going to get you a loot scroll, or 2 loot scrolls actually, and 2 Shikatu seals. Now, the Wakitoshi Secret Request event is back, but we don't have the special Marnie Stones, so no Aquaman Marnie Stones, no History Marnie Stones, unfortunately. So if you fill a Monster 2 Marnie Stone, you hand over the Marnie Stones filled with the samples to Wakitoshi after you take the quest, and you obtain 2 Shikatu Seals. So what do you do with these Shikatu Seals? Basically, 1 will get you 5 Cron Stones, 10 is going to give you 20 Valks, 20 is going to give you a 30 Valks, 30 is going to give you a 40 Valks, and 50 is going to give you a 50 Valks. So pretty standard stuff there. In terms of Pearl Shop items, there's not much really to talk about. There's some good stuff, but next week, remember, there's going to be the Tri Boss Gear event, so make sure you prep for that. I told you what you needed to get in the last week's video. As for Korea PC patch notes, I guess before we start that, I'll talk about the giveaway. Basically, these are the winners for last week. Congratulations. I've already notified you, so hopefully you DM me back on Twitter so I can give you the code. If I don't hear back from someone in like a week or two, I'll try and give away the outfit once again. So for this week, again, Striker Succession outfit. I have 2 codes to give away, 1 for Twitter, 1 for YouTube. So all you need to do is like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment down below. If you want an extra chance, you want to follow me on Twitter, and that's pretty much it. I'll announce the winners on here as well as Twitter next week, so stay tuned for that, and good luck, guys. Now, as for KR PC patch notes, right, so Tamer loses a knockback CC and a lot of her skills. That's kind of annoying in PvE. I'm not sure how that affects in PvP though. Dark Knight Succession is a pretty big change. Slanted balance, no longer CCs at long range, and the damage stays the same. So you lose your range CC. It was pretty hefty range to begin with, but you no longer have that. So Guardian, don't expect any nerfs. So she just gets bug fixes and animation smoothing. Just keep trying to make her a little bit smoother and faster every week. So don't expect nerfs till we hear something about a new class. Dawn Earring. So now they give you +4 accuracy per enhance. So Dawn Earring, if you don't remember, it's the Paddocks Island drop. I made a video on this a while back now. And now I tried the Dawn Earring is 10 AP and 30 accuracy with 60 max stamina. Tet, it's 12 AP, 34 accuracy with 70 max stamina. So I make it more viable as an upgrade if you need the accuracy, since they are butchering accuracy and kind of forcing us to go away from an AP meta. Turo's Belt now gives more AP and accuracy. So at Try, Turo's Belt gives now 13 AP and 26 accuracy. At Tet, it gives 15 AP and 30 accuracy. It's a lot better than it used to be. So basically, if you have a Tet Bassi and you want to go to this, you're giving up 2 AP for 20 accuracy. That's actually not that bad, especially how we're moving forward with these things. It makes it more viable. I don't think it's definitely straight upgrade, but it's definitely something you want to take a look at now once Odalita comes out. Paddocks Island is a separate thing. We don't know when we're getting that. I wanted to look at the files for Korea. So every week we can see the files, and in the files we can see what kind of things are coming for us as well. So the Arctic Shining box is a pearl item. You know how they have these boxes that have hedgehog and polar bears, and sometimes they have reindeers if you don't get either. So here now we have the Arctic Fox, which is the item drop pet. It's only you can only have one out at a time, I believe. So you can contain a T2, T3, T4 polar bear out of that, as well as a T2, T3, T4 Arctic fox. So instead of the hedgehog and the polar bear, it's a polar bear and the Arctic fox. So something to keep note: if you missed out your chance getting the Arctic fox, you might have a chance soon enough to get that Arctic fox once again. The big one for me, and I think many people, is the 555% combat and skill XP scrolls that we found in the files. If you're a new player, you can probably go into your loyalties and you'll see a bunch of like 530 scrolls, 53 530 scrolls to be exact. This could be another thing where they have a thank you gift for us saying thank you, here's 555 combat scrolls. These are huge for leveling you to 62, 63, 64 even. And yeah, that's all I would use it for. The skill XP scroll buff is really good as well. So really good stuff. The last change I want to talk about in Korea before I let you guys go is that the Manos vouchers have been removed. So if you've been bartering and you've been buying Manos accessories, it's going to change the way you do that right now. So you're now limited to one purchase of each Manos accessory per day. So each one is going to cost you 2,500 C coins. So you can only buy one Manos necklace, earring, ring, or belt every day instead of saying buying 2 rings at a time or 2 earrings at a time and so on and so forth. You're limited to one per day. Don't know how that's going to change the market, but let me know if that's going to be a big change for you. And that's pretty much it, guys. That's all I have for you. Good luck on the giveaway. Again, congrats to those that won this week. And let me know what you thought about these balance changes and these upcoming changes in Korea, as well as what do you think about that 55% scroll. I mean, I'm pretty excited. That's probably the most exciting thing I saw today. So hopefully we can get some more of that. And as always, guys, if you like this video, please subscribe to the channel. Every sub counts as we continue to grow. Depending on how your day is going, like or dislike the video. And as always, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.